How's it going, guys? This is Dominic, also known as Quasi-Joker, or Quasi-Joker, also known as Dominic, whichever you prefer. I am, I'm doing my first unboxing video, starting with Obsidian Flames, the Elite Trainer box for the EBT. I'm excited because it not only comes with a lot of cool stuff, a pretty decent promo, and then also all of the Charmander stuff, one of my favorite starters. But yeah, this is also my first unboxing video, so I'm super excited. I got a couple of other things I'll probably upload later of unboxings. And then at some point, I think I'll go through kind of my collection of Pokemon TCG, since I got quite a decent collection, I'd say. It's growing, and I'm trying to get it to grow. And also just trying to get into maybe selling some of them that I have, so we'll see how that goes. But as always, it always starts with at least opening a couple packs, so let's jump into this one. Obsidian Flames ETB. I'm excited. Let's see, let me get a knife real quick. So like I said, this is my first unboxing video. I want to do a couple of unboxings for TCG and everything, but I also wanted to kind of do the ETB box because or the Elite Trainer box. Yeah, just to kind of show what it is. I really like them. I think it's a good value. I know it's still a pretty big amount of money, usually about like $50–$60 depending on where you get them, and depending on, you know, the rarity of them. But I think for everything that you get with it is a pretty good deal. So there's that. Also, the slip cover that it comes with it always has a poster. Let me see if I can get it off without ripping. Oops. Oops. Well, it ripped. But yeah, there it is. There's some of the what is it? I forget what so like the gem ones or something like that. Let's see. Here is the player's guide. Like I said, not only does it show how to play the game, shows you evolving and everything like that. So this is great for a lot of people who want to start playing Pokemon TCG. That way it can start teaching you. But if you want to go something cheaper, I always advise going with the pre-built decks. They give you the same amount of stuff, just a little bit of like the paper quality, cheaper quality on it, but it still shows you how to play. Plus you got a ready to play deck, so you don't have to worry about building. And then, yeah, like I said, it goes through the booklet of showing you the different abilities, especially new abilities that come with this new set. There may be a couple of different things they're going to implement, especially with the new Pokemon for the new sets coming out. Let's see, what else does it show? Shows you different combos, so it gives you kind of combo tips of like what can combo off of another to give you a better play, whether it do higher damage, give you more cards, or, you know, anything really to give you an advantage over your opponent. And then, of course, the main reason for getting the EBTs is getting the actual full Obsidian card list. You get the list from not only the standard sets, you get what is also the foil, you get a checklist for parallel sets, uncommon rares, double rares, ultra rares, illustration rares, special hyper cards, and even secret rares. So here's the whole set that's coming out, which I heard is a pretty big set. I think it's like over 200 and something cards, 250 or something like that. So it's a pretty big set. I'm pretty excited for, but look, here we go, like some of the Charizard EX right there. Yeah, it's got a good chunk of them. There's the Dragonite. I think it's the crystal versions, I think is what they're called. They also got some of the full arts. You actually get to see, that's what I think I like about the ETBs, is that you actually get to see what those full arts are. You don't have to like search them. You can get a better idea of what you're looking for. But yeah, it looks like you got full art trainers, full art crystal Pokemon. Look at this Pidgeotos and Pidgeys. Those are really cool. Yeah. And then some of the gold cards, the gold rares and everything like that. So yeah, like I said, yeah, I think that's a really good reason for getting the ETBs. But of course, if you don't have the money for the ETBs, then definitely go straight for the pre-builds. They're a little bit cheaper, but that way you at least have a deck that's ready to play. Plus you get to learn how to play Pokemon. You have to try to build your own deck, which is nice. Which, look at this box already. This is really cool. Actually, I think this is different kind of cover. The styles is different from the normal boxes, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, all that comes in it is gonna be the box. That's just a holder. Here's the 9 packs. We got all Obsidian Flames, so we'll open those in a bit. We'll put these to the side. Let's see, we also got these really cool cards. These Charmander on them. I freaking love his little smile and everything's super cute. I like the finish on that too. That's really nice. It's kind of like a matte finish. So it's still got like a shiny texture, but the matte's really nice on that. So I think you get, I think it's 65 sleeves. So you can hold your standard deck, or you can put only your specialty cards, whatever you want to do with these. Yeah, that's really good. So I'm excited for those. Of course, you got your Pokemon trading card live. If you play, I know they switched from having it on the computer to actually only having it on the phone now. So I just switched to that. I haven't played in a bit, but I've been playing off and on. So I had to go ahead and add those to it. Here's the card dividers. Like I said, these are pretty nice too. Like, they still have that matte finish, kind of like the sleeves, but these ones are gonna be cardboard, but they're still pretty good. And they just fit right into your box as well, so you can kind of keep that. And then of course, like I said, the box cover goes on top, which honestly, like I said, it's a different finish. I have a Chilling Reigns box I'll open and upload later, so we could check that one out. But this one is still really cool. Still love it. Like I said, we got the counters. This is going to be the plastic condition marker. So you got either if someone's poisoned or burned. These are pretty nice. Like I said, on these ones, so with the ETB box, you get these plastic ones that are really nice and like kind of designed and everything. You still get that stuff with the starter box. With the starter decks, with the pre-built decks. Like I said, they're just paper. So if you want something a little bit higher quality, then that's going to be your thing, is getting the ETB ones. And then of course you got your energies: psychic, metal, water, dark. Water, fire, dark, fighting, electric. So you got all of that. And I think it's interesting, it's got this silver border around it now, kind of airing that new era of Pokemon TCG. And then here's the promo card. Like I said, it's a Charmander promo. It's a full art. Still really cool. Love this card. Look at that design. You got Pidgey in there. It's Charmander sitting at the window. He looks a little grumpy, like he's not able to be out there with his friends or something. But I like that. I like that, like, watercolor look. It's pretty nice. I like that design. But I guess for those who have never played, just to kind of give you a basic idea of the Pokemon cards, of what they look like for the actual TCG. So of course you got the card name, you get the level of it, you got basic, first, second. You also got your HP at the top plus their type. So Charmander, of course, is smaller. He's going to be the basic level, but you got a 60 health points, and then you got the fire type because he's a fire type. And then of course the artwork will usually be right here, but since this is a promo or one of the specialty cards, you'll have a full artwork of it. As you can see, this one's a full artwork, but basic ones, as we saw in the book, we're just going to have that border around it and then everything else to follow. Of course, in its normal spot, you have the attacks. Some attacks can do damage. This one says Heat Tackle, so it does 30 damage. Pokemon also does 10 damage to itself, so in being able to do 30 points of damage, which is pretty high. As you can see, 30 points of damage if he was going up another Charmander, that's 2 hits already out. But it's still pretty high, but it does 10 damage points to itself. And then it also shows you the weakness. So bottom left corner, or right above the bottom left corner, is going to be the weakness. So as you see, a fire type, water, makes sense. If there's a resistance to it, they'll put it right here. Resistance will usually just give you, you know, minus this many points or anything like that. A retreat cost, so if you wanted to retreat your Pokemon, you would have to use a colorless. So pretty much any energy, I believe. But you would retreat it, you would lose 1 energy essentially. And then it's got, of course, the illustrator. So whoever designed this card, looks like this one is Minami Take. Yeah, Minami Take. You also got the version, the promo, the numbers in that one. And then from here at the bottom, you got, from the time it's born, a flame burns at the tip of its tail. Its life would end if the flame were to go out. Usually kind of like a Pokedex entry or something like that. But that's kind of the Pokemon cards on how they read and everything like that for that. Let me see, go ahead and put this one in a sleeve. Yeah, it looks like the card, it looks like the sleeve, actually. I'm glad I put it in because I didn't even notice. So like I said, on the back side of it, it's kind of got a matte finish. But on the actual front side too, as I kind of, for some odd reason, struggle to get this in here. On the front side, it's actually got a matte finish too, so it's a little cloudy almost, but that is interesting. I still like the sleeve and everything like that. They're really nice. And then, of course, last but not least, you have not only a die, but also damage counters, which are going to be your dice, which these ones... No, I think I'm trying to think of the other dice. It's been a while since I've opened up an ETB, so we'll see how they go. But yeah, on the normal die, you have this. So you have EX as your 1, and then of course 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is going to be your top. You'll have different reasons to use. Sometimes you'll got a card that'll tell you to roll a die, and on evens do this, on odds do that, whatever it may be. Damage counters. These are, of course, going to be great to track. So, like I said, on the pre-made decks, you have cardboard damage counters. They're usually going to be circles, and they'll have the numbers, and they only got that. But on the ETB ones, they make sure to give you either smaller dice that have damage counters. I think some of the older ones, they had these minis, but just regular dice. These ones actually have the damage ones. So you got 10, 20, 30... 40, 50, and then it goes up to 60. You got that, and then of course you got up to, it looks like we go up from 60, so 70, 80. So we go 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. And then after that, okay, so it's only 3 of each. So it's 3 of the smaller 10s under 60 and under, and then up to 180 starting at 70. So not too bad. Like I said, I didn't know they'd just start doing that. That's pretty cool. I love the dice. I have a ton of them from all the other ETB boxes I've opened, but like I said, it's been a while since I've opened them. So yeah, let's get into the main event. So Obsidian Flames is the newest set. Let's see what we have. Pokemon wise, we'll go ahead and separate them accordingly because that's just how I am. So it looks like I got Charizard, I got 3 Revavroom, 2 Dragonite, and then of course 2 Tyrantars. So yeah, let's start with the biggest pile. We'll do Charizard for last. We'll go Dragonite. No, we'll go Tyranitar, or we'll do Dragonite, Tyranitar, and then Charizard. So that will go that. Let's start with Revavroom, see if we get anything good. So for the most part, I open a lot of packs on my own. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, right? 4 to the back. Am I saying that right? Nope. No. Let me see. Where am I on this one? Basic energy is already towards the back. I don't know the count on this one, so we're just going to go like that. All right. Looks like something already shiny there, so we'll see what we got. Magneton. Let's see. Time Pull, Heatmore, Lillipup, Beartic, Charmeleon. Actually, I think that artwork we've had in the past before. It might be the same one. Surskit, Hollow. So we got 2 right there. Ooh, we got a full art Gloom. That's the first pull right there. That is nice. That is a rare. And then I got a Hollow Gita. That's two foils right there. That's interesting. Okay. And then, of course, the basic energy. So it's 1 energy from the back, and then everything else to follow will be. So I'll just move the energy to the back. But right there, just right off the bat, already a Gloom. Look at that, Gloom full art. Look at that. That is awesome. I love the colors on it. And the hollow is really interesting, too, because on this one, it's kind of got streaks going across and everything like that. So it's not textured or anything. I'm pretty sure there's some other textured ones, but this hollow for the full art Gloom, that was really beautiful, and that's a great pull right off the bat. Oh, if I can get it in. There we go. So we'll put that to the Charmander side. All right, next one. Yeah, so I have, like I said, I have a couple other... I have my collection that I'm going to go ahead and film and try to pull to the side for you guys. And kind of go through and show you what I have. I do need to get stuff graded. And just kind of get it graded so that way I can see where it's at. Like I said, there may be some stuff I want to sell, but I do want to collect a lot of it. I don't know if I want to try to get full sets yet, because that's a lot of money, but I would, you know, be glad. All right, basic energy is a electric. We got Finizen. We got I can never say that one, Herdir, Glimmet, Rhyme, Grumpig, Bellybolt, Trevenant. Pokemon League headquarters is a reverse. Graveyard is another reverse. And then a hollow Palafin. That is really cool. That is so interesting that I think we're getting... I mean, I know it's a huge set, but the fact that we're getting like 3 foil cards is crazy to me. But you know what? It's a big set, so maybe that's the reason. But yeah, like I said, I got a couple other ETBs that I want to open. I'm going to kind of open over time, just because unfortunately I don't have a lot of money or time to sit here and make videos every single day, even though I wish I could just open packs every single day. There's a bunch of other card games I want to kind of go over and film too. I know I did film a Digimon one, but I haven't actually finished yet. So that one I still got to edit and get back up, because that's been a long one coming. But yeah, basic energy is the Leaf. We got Lechonk, the cutest new Pokemon ever. Fungus Among Us, Nosepass, Litwick, Houndstone, Digsbury. Look at that, he's going ape on that one. He's going ham. Jeez Louise. Camperupt. We got a reverse hollow Time Pool, and then a reverse hollow Bonsly, and then, ooh, there we go, Melmetal EX. That is really cool. The shiny on there has got a lot of stars and everything like that, so that is really cool. That's my first EX for the new set, so that's cool. That's another thing I was thinking about, is with this ETB, and then like I said, I got another ETB I want to go ahead and open. I do want to try to build a deck. It may not be the best, just because I'm pulling a lot of random cards, but we'll go ahead and I'll show you kind of building a deck process with it. It'll probably be another video, since I'll need a little bit more time with it, but we'll go ahead and build a deck from the ETB, so you'll see what cards I'm pulling. I'll make sure to only use from that set or that one. Like I said, I have a Chilling Reigns ETB that I want to go ahead and open and film that one, and I'll build that deck from that box also. So here we go. We got a basic energy of Dark Charmander. Look at him using, it looks like a Tailspin. That's kind of funny that they're giving him a Tailspin attack, but they're doing Heat Tackle as his actual damage. Which, there you go. Look at that. Look, 30. This Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. So that one's a good card to start off with, but you got to be careful with that heat back right at you, because it's going to hurt. A Dratini. Beautiful, beautiful Dratini. Oddish. Swablu. Oh, wow. Nice. That was a really cool pull. Back-to-back, Swablu, and then Altaria right behind it. Houndoom, one of my favorites. Brasius. Count the cards in your hand, shuffle those cards into your deck, then draw that many cards +1. Nice. And then of course, a reverse hollow is Electric. And then we got a reverse holo Herdier. And then a Scizor holo. That is really cool. That is really cool. All right, going on to Dragonite. Didn't I have... Oh, I guess I already pulled the Dragonite. I didn't even realize that went through that fast. Okay. All right, Dragonite. Let's see what you got for us. Let's see what you got for us. I don't remember if... I mean, already off the bat for this set, the card count is different, you know, of course. But I don't remember if the borders mean anything. I think the black border used to mean that it was a rare pack, and then white borders meant that it was a common. So I don't know if they mean anything so far. Honestly, I haven't even been paying attention now, so that's on me. But our energy is Psychic. Ooh, Houndour, there we go. So I can probably start building a deck off of Houndour and Houndoom. That would be fun. Combi. We got a Diglett. Hole Diggin' Noggin. It does dirty damage, but you discard the top card of your deck. Oh man, Rowlet, look at that. That's cool art. I kind of like that one, like a color pencil artwork on that one. Excadrill, Pidgeotto, nice. I like that color on it and everything. That is a really cool picture of it. It looks like in like a nice like captured photo of it. I got Dragonair, so I can actually build a Dragonite and Dragonair dance one. Oh, nice. I got a reverse holo Espeon. That's the first evolution I got from this one. And then we got also a reverse holo Volcanarona. I can never say that one. Oh, nice. And then I got a holo Darkrai, which is really cool. I like that. I like that design. That is a really cool design. So far, let's just kind of rewrap. I mean, I've got a couple of holos and reverse holos, but out of the kind of the better ones that I pulled, I've got the Gloom and then the Melmetal EX. So let's see, hopefully, as we keep going, Tyranitar will give us something good. But yeah, like I said, there's a couple of other card games that I want to do. There was one from Oklahoma, which is where I'm from, before I moved out to Cali, that is a made in Oklahoma one that I haven't kept up with too much, so I don't know if they have any new rules or if they have any new updates. I need to look it up and check out their website. But there's one I want to do for that one. I got Digimon, and then what else have I been playing TCG wise? Oh, of course, I want to get into Laura Arcana. And actually, my wife and I were watching a video last night, so she really wants to get into it, so we'll play that one. She's not been a TCG fan, or she doesn't really know, you know, she hasn't really grown up playing it. But we enjoy playing board games. I have a ton of them that I want to kind of go through with her anyways. So yeah, we'll try that. Going into it though, real quick, we got basic energy of fire. We have Rockruff, Wiglet, Shuckle, kind of like, I like how it was that back-to-back, Bisharp, Electros. I think we have the electric, so we can actually build something with there. Flamingo, that's a goofy looking one. Bronzong, and then our reverse holo Litwick with a reverse holo Heatmore, and then the holo Claydol. So that's what I'm saying. I think we're getting a lot more holos and everything like that. It's a pretty big set, so I guess that makes sense. But like I said, I'm just kind of surprised that they're really just kind of going for it. So that is going to be interesting then, because then that means a lot of holos and everything like that, they may not be as rare to get. They're going to be pretty common pulls. So we'll see how that goes, just kind of when it comes to pricing a lot of these. But yeah. Basic energy is metal. We got Odino, Charmander, Dratini, Oddish. I think we pulled the same ones like that back to back. We got a Paulding Clodsire, Granbull, Malamar. That is really cool. I like that looking. And it's got a Psychic Insight. Once during your turn, you may look at the top card of your opponent's deck. If you do, look at the top card of your deck. So I can look at their deck and then look at my deck. That's actually a pretty good one. I need an Inkay then, so I can put that in the deck. Paldean Wooper, we just pulled its other evolved form, so we could build something off of that. And this one's got a reverse holo Wooper. It's got Spit Poison. Ooh, we got a reverse holo Aldino, so cute with the little egg. And oh my gosh, an Absol EX. Look at that. That is beautiful. This one's actually textured too, so that's really cool. It's lightly textured. You can see little waves in it. That is a beautiful card. I am so excited. We got another EX. And actually, I want to see, like I said, I want to try to build with these ones going. So I think Absol would be fun. Let's see what it's got. It's got 210 points. It's a basic, so I can pull it. Well, actually, I think EX. I got to look into that. It's been a while since I played. I think when your Pokemon EX is knocked out, no, I think I can pull it. Release it as normal. So it's dark. I got a future sight. Look at the top 3 cards of either player's deck and put them back in any order. That's really cool. Because I can either use that to really mess up my opponent if they, you know, try to play a certain card and it's going to come up next or something. I can go ahead and do future sight, mix it up for them, and they won't know what's coming up. And then Curse Slog does 100 plus damage, so you need 2 dark energy plus 1 colorless or 1 whatever. If your opponent has 3 or fewer cards in their hand, this attack does 120 damage or more. So not only do you do 100 points of damage, but if they have 3 or fewer cards, you do 120, so totaling up to 220 points of attack. So that is crazy amount of damage. Which, I mean, some of these Pokemon have crazy amounts of health points too, so it's like, in perspective, it's not too crazy. All right, so leading into Charizard, we're about to finish up with him. Like I said, pretty decent pulls, a lot of hollows, but I think that's just more based on the set, if anything. Let's go one to the front. We got Basic Water Energy, Baltoy, Finizen, I don't know if I'm saying that one right. Larvesta, Yungoos, also known as Younger Trump, Armorogue, Ortega. Your opponent reveals their hand and you choose a card to find there and put it at the bottom of their deck. If you put a card at the bottom of your opponent's deck in this way, your opponent may draw a card. Interesting. Volcarona, I think that's our second one. And then the reverse hollow of Sarina. And then a reverse hollow Poniard. And then I have an Entei hollow. Nice. Oh, that's cool. That is really cool artwork. I like that. Like, it's almost like he's cutting through the air and everything's got a lot of the draft and everything. It looks really cool. Gosh, that's really cool. I love Pokemon artwork. I think they do such a great job. They have fun with it too. So they have really cool, like, action poses and everything. So it looks like, sorry, real quick to veer off, it looks like it's all black cards. So who knows? Maybe they took out the white ones just to make it more of a curious adventure when pulling cards. So here we go. We got Basic Energy is Leaf, Glimmet, Tadpole, Lechonk. Oh, that's another artwork for Lechonk. That's a different one. So that's interesting. Let's see. Barboach, Magnezone, Crabominable. I cannot say it. Mawile. And then a reverse hollow Blossom. Oh my gosh, look at that right there. Pidgeot EX. And that artwork is sick. And then a hollow Toxtricity. But look at this. That is beautiful. That is so much fun. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I got another rare on that one. Let me see what I forget what it is. It's like is it a legendary rare or what's the new? Because I think the new system is different. Let me see where the booklet is. The new system is different on rarity levels. On like what the symbols and all that mean. Yeah, so you got illustration rare, special illustration rare. So that is what I got right here is a special illustration rare. And then we got the Absol one, which is going to be ultra rare. So this is just an ultra rare. Metal Max is going to be our double rare. And then I got an illustration rare for Gloom. And then, of course, we got our promo one. But honestly, for that pull for the box, I'd say it's not too bad on what we got in there. Like I said, I'll do another video where I will take all of these cards, maybe even some of these rares, and I'll make a deck out of them and see what I want. So, but like I said, you get a stack of hollows, which is pretty nice, pretty good amount of different hollows. And then here's what I pulled for that one. But like I said, I am excited for this set. It's a huge one. There's, like I said, I think I heard 200 or something cards in it. So there's a lot to collect. And like I said, so far, I mean, not bad for my pulls. I got some pretty good stuff. And we'll see what's to come with more in this set and everything like that. But I'm excited to try and, like I said, build a deck. I got the energy cards and everything from this, so I'll at least have a good start there. But I'll try to build mostly from this, maybe even use the promo Charmander. We'll see. I don't think I pulled any Charizards, so I think it's just Charmander or Charmeleon, but really awesome. I'm super excited. This one is going to be the higher pull for today, which is really cool. Again, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I'll have some other unboxings going on, and then I'll of course try to build, or I'll film me building a deck with this one, with this set, and then we'll have that uploaded as well, and we'll go from there. But thank you guys so much. Take care. Peace.